Hello, Lindsay, this is your call.
Sewagwegu Gatita Gatsta. I'm Ganyaka Haga from Gahnawage and very grateful to be a guest on the Kwangan territory. Before we start this beautiful award ceremony this evening, honoring a whole bunch of amazing talent and artistry and creative power on this island, I just want to take a moment to honor the Songhees and Esquimalt First Nations that are the original caretakers of this land, both past and ongoing relationship to this territory. Our hands are raised to all of the Lekwungen peoples for allowing us to be on this territory and be creative together as a community. Haichka.
Miss Morrison, places.
Oh, thank you, Linda. Okay, here we go. Ah. Ha, he, ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. He, hoo. One, two. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Hit! Hit! Guys on the track. Okay. One singular sensation. No, there's gonna be two of us, so that's not really gonna work. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Okay, I really shouldn't slap my butt because it's PG. I don't know. The show must go on. The show must go on. No, I can't. Oh my God, I can't. Honestly, I'm really sorry. I really should have prepared for this. I don't know what I'm doing, but I guess I'll just do it. Oh, Lindsay, yes, that is what we needed. Thank you.
You're very welcome, Jana. How are you?
I'm great.
How does it feel to be in the Belfry entry like this?
I mean, it feels different. We live for the applause.
True.
But, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do.
Maybe we could applaud each other today and encourage one another.
Yes, I love that idea.
Love that idea?
Let's do it.
Cool.
Hey everyone, we are your hosts for this evening. I'm Jana Morrison. I use she, they pronouns.
My name is Lindsay Gatita Delarond. I'm Ganyakahaga from Gahnawage, a grateful visitor on this beautiful territory of the Lekwungen peoples. And I go by pronouns she and her.
Thank you, Lindsay.
You're welcome.
Should we get these awards started?
I think we shall.
Let's do it.
Let's get this party started.
See ya.
So good. Okay, here we are at the Greater Victoria Regional Arts Awards.
We give out an award.
I think that's why we're here, Jana. Let's do it.
Okay, for our first award, we are going live to the watch party at Pacific Opera Victoria's Bauman Center.
And our friend, Carrie Newman. Hello, Carrie.
Hello. Can you hear me over there?
Okay, for our first award, we are going yes. To the watch party at Pacific Opera Victoria's Bauman Center.
So, it's my. Can we cut that speaker? Thank you. We're just getting sorted through all these technical things. So I'm here to present the Witness Legacy Award for Social Responsibility through the Arts. And I wanted to share just a little bit about how this award came into being. It started with residential school survivors who made it part of their mandate in the residential school settlement agreement to create commemoration projects. And I was the beneficiary of one of those projects, and it turned into the Witness Blanket. And now that the Witness Blanket has been settled into its permanent home at the Canadian Museum for Human Rights, we have a little bit of a legacy to work with. And so that legacy is about creating more artwork that has a similar intention around reconciliation, around anti-racism, around ending injustice. And so that's how this award came to be. And it's my honor to present tonight this year's Witness Legacy Award for Social Responsibility through the Arts to Monica Ogden and her collaborators, KP Dennis and Tony at Rage Sweater Productions. So congratulations. Thank you for the work, the important work that you continue to do. Gila Kasla.
Ang pangalan ko, I'm Monica. My name is Monica and I use she, her, and they, them pronouns. I am a disabled Filipina, Polynesian, and British person, and I have lived uninvited in the territories of the Lekwungen and Wasanich people my entire life. My presence here is intrinsically tied to the colonization of these lands, and it is my responsibility to be accountable to Lekwungen and Wasanich community members, children, and elders, and stand with them as they continue to resist white supremacy and colonization as they always have. On behalf of Rage Sweater Theatre Productions, myself, KP Dennis, and Tony Adams, we want to extend a huge thank you and gratitude to Carrie Newman and the Witness Legacy Blanket for taking the time to consider our work for this award. Alongside Carrie, we know the realities of sharing hard truths as BIPOC storytellers, community members, and artists, and we deeply appreciate the generosity that Carrie has shown us. Salamat. We also appreciate the opportunity to accept this virtually and share virtual space, as many of our team are disabled, and we honor all disabled BIPOC that are disproportionately affected by COVID-19 due to environmental and medical racism. To say it plainly, Victoria's artistic sphere is extremely racist and anti-Black, and Monica vs. the Internet was created to name that openly and unapologetically. It's a privilege to make work that doesn't name or directly respond to racism and white supremacy, which is why we often get recognized for the social good we are offering. But that is not enough when Black actors and artists are being loudly discriminated against in Victoria. That is not enough when our company is called colored by arts media organizations in Victoria. That is not enough when anti-racist murals are defaced. If you're thinking, oh, that's not me, it is you. It is your friends. It is that white theater or that failed diversity policy. It is that one non-Black person of color on your board. If you're tired of hearing about this, then I look forward to all of the anti-racist actions, systemic change, and big money that you're going to give BIPOC artists in the community for the countless hours attempting to educate you, when this is, in fact, not our job. We will not hold our breath for any of that, though. We will just keep making our beautiful, truth-telling, and hilarious work without you, and it will be your choice if you want to be left behind. My job is to make beautiful work that services my community, So thank you to all of the BIPOC and specifically Filipinos who came to the show all across the country and felt seen and laughed and cried and for once did not feel silenced. Thank you to my mom and Lilang for teaching me our responsibility to each other and our community. Thank you to the BIPOC artists in Victoria who struggled to exist in this racist atmosphere and still managed to make the best work. Thank you to the BIPOC reviewers who, funnily enough, did not give us racist reviews. We, as BIPOC, are worth celebrating, worth love, worth joy, worth more than just our trauma. We will keep fighting until all Black Lives Matter and the land is given back. Salamat. We, as BIPOC, are worth celebrating, worth love, worth...
Thank you, KP, Monica, and Tony. Congratulations to Rage Sweater Theater Productions, this year's recipients of the Witness Legacy Award for art, for social I've got it written 3 different ways here. The Witness Legacy Award for social responsibility through the arts. Thank you for the beautiful work that you continue to do. And back to you, Lindsay and Jana.
Oh, thank you, Carrie, and salamat, and congratulations to KP, Monica, and Tony. That was a beautiful speech, and I really, really appreciated that. Thank you, you guys, and keep raging, you awesome people. And keep wearing sweaters, too. Okay, I'm sorry. I did not write these jokes. Okay, so we're about to send the broadcast off to the Belfry lobby. Let's all go to the lobby of the Belfry Theater to present the Pro Art Early Career Artist Award, sponsored by Pro Art Alliance of Greater Victoria and the producers of this event.
Each year, the Pro Art Early Career Artist recipient is chosen by the recipient of last year's Park Retirement Living Mid-Career Artists Award as a way to foster mentorship in our community.
Did you just say Living Mid-Career Artist Award?
That's what I said. Park Retirement Living Mid-Career Artist Award.
Living.
So would Park Retirement Living sponsor of the Mid-Career Artist Award?
And you received this award last year, right?
Yes, I did, by the amazing Carrie Newman. He honored me with this award last year. Very grateful.
Carrie Newman, she's super cool.
Carrie Newman is super cool. And so is the recipient of this year's Pro Art Early Career Artist. Over to you, Matthew.
It's all coming together. The technology is working. We're in the Belfry lobby where we think we're about to pull off one of the surprises of the night. This morning I was doing housework. I was thinking about this choice of Early Career Artist Award. I was thinking, why did we buy a white couch and then have a child? I was thinking about this artist and how do we make this a bit of a surprise? And then I thought, I know, we'll surprise them first and then we'll talk a little bit about them to give them a minute to recover. So if I can walk and present at the same time, we're going from the Belfry lobby where you can see the watch party is raging. And we're going into the main stage at the Belfry Theater now, where you'll see the fabulous behind the scenes here. Keith Houghton working hard.
This is totally unexpected, literally.
I'm going to put that down and then back away from Jana.
Oh, don't do this to me. What's in here? Oh my gosh, let's see. Oh, do you have anything else to say, Matthew?
Well, I was going to say a few fabulous things about you, but I dropped the paper. So I'll just try and say whether Jana is keeping it funny all the way to the forum. There it is. Keeping it funny all the way to the forum, or whether she's full of surprises. Frankenstein. What's the surprise song from Frankenstein?
It's me. Oh yeah, everything is done a surprise. Yes.
Yeah. You know, whether she's doing that, Jana is strong, smart, fun, and most of all, she's one of those artists that has chosen to make her home in Victoria. And so that's the reason we honor her as an early career artist in Victoria.
Thank you guys. Honestly, nothing prepared speech-wise. I'm just really thankful, and I don't know what to say. Thank you for all the directors who have cast me in their work. I appreciate it. Sometimes I feel less than, but this makes me feel like my work is seen. I am seen as a Filipina person. That's all I need to say. Thank you. Thank you to Pro Arts Alliance and the people who chose me. I have not won an award since high school, so thank you. So that's why it wasn't said in the script. I get it now. Should we continue? Or I need a moment. No, I don't. We're good. I'm good. Oh, where are we?
Well, I see you, Jana. A very deserving artist indeed. Pro Arts sponsored that award this year.
Oh, so there are sponsors for these awards? How about that? That's crazy.
That's great.
All right.
Okay, up next, the Victoria Critics.
Now, the Critics' Choice Awards have been going on for several years now.
This year, the critics have agreed to team up with Pro Art to be part of the Greater Victoria Regional Arts Awards.
Folks, please welcome from his secret lair in Fernwood, John Threlfall.
Thanks, Lindsay. Congratulations, Jana. That's fantastic.
Thank you.
As a local theater critic for the last 20 years, I'm happy to be here today to present the 2020 installment of the Victoria Critics' Choice Awards. Originally started by former CBC radio critic Robert Mitchell back in the early 2000s, the Critics' Choice Awards have been running on a mostly annual basis as a way of acknowledging Victoria's outstanding theatrical talent, both on stage and off. This year, we were asked to join in with the Greater Victoria Regional Arts Awards, so representatives from the Times Colonists, CBC Radios on the Island, and the Check the Program podcast considered local productions presented between the start of the arts season in September 2019 and its abrupt end in March 2020. Now, no big surprise, a group of critics rarely agree on anything, but after some good-natured haggling, we managed to once again come up with what we felt were the best local productions of this very strange, very short theater season. Today, we'll be offering pre-recorded announcements from each of the participating critics. First up is the Times columnist Adrian Chamberlain with the award for Outstanding Director.
Hello, it's Adrian Chamberlain. I'm a longtime theater reviewer with the Victoria Times Colonist, and I am wearing my special outfit today. This is a very special occasion. I got my top hat on, my little bow tie, and tuxedo jacket, but no pants. No, I'm just kidding. I'm wearing the pants, and I'm here to present the award for Outstanding Direction this season. And so here's the envelope. Very exciting. And it goes to Kate Rubin for The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime. And those who are lucky enough to see that production will remember the innovative movement in that. I think at one point the cast was pretending to be, for example, a train and maybe something to do with an astronaut. Something like that. Anyway, outstanding work by Kate Rubin. I've got a martini because, you know, special awards. So here's to Kate. Good job, Kate. Very well-known director in City of Victoria. And excellent. Good job. congrats.
Thanks, Adrian. Congratulations to Kate Rubin. That was a fantastic show. Yeah, it had small audiences, but it was really great for anyone who did see that one. Next up, we've got CBC Radio's On the Island reviewer, David Lenham, with the Outstanding Performance Award.
Hi there, I'm David Lenham. I review theater for CBC Radio. I get to present the recipient of the Outstanding Performance Award. The envelope, please. There's no one there. It's a blank envelope. And the recipient is, this is Outstanding Performance, Finn Kelly. Yeah! Now, Finn's a 17-year-old actor, and he was playing a 15-year-old character, Christopher Boone, in Theatre Incognito's The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime, and he lit up the stage in a Hamlet-like performance. He's in every scene. The character is in the autism spectrum somewhere, and so it's a difficult and challenging role because Finn has to at once show this incredible vulnerability and at the same time this sort of heroic nature. I mean, he's driving the whole show, and I mean, his character retreats, fears touch, curls up into a ball, and screams. I mean, all these things that long after curtain, you're remembering what a great performance it was. And, right down to the fact that he's playing with the toggles on his hoodie like they were worry beads. It's just beautiful stuff all around, Finn. From us, congratulations.
Congratulations to Finn Kelly. Hey, good night for Curious Incident, and we've seen Finn in some of the Theatre Scams productions too recently. Now we're going to go over to Check the Program's Amanda Farrellow with the Outstanding Design Award.
Hi, I'm Amanda Farrellow, longtime local arts journalist and current co-host of the Check the Program podcast, and I am here to present the award for Outstanding Design. And the winner is, drum roll please, Andy Morrow, Jeff Chief, and Allison Lynch for Ministry of Grace at the Belfry Theatre. Congrats to the winners, and congrats on an absolutely stunning and memorable and beautiful production.
Ministry of Grace, that was a fantastic design for that. The lighting, the sound, the projections, the set. It was lives in my memory to this day. Moving on, we've got CBC's other critic, Monica Prendergast, with the Outstanding Production Award.
Hi everyone, I'm Monica Prendergast. I review theatre for CBC Radio's On the Island. It's my great privilege tonight to present the award for Outstanding Production of the 2019-2020 season, a season that was cut all too short by the coronavirus. However, we did get to see some wonderful productions this year, and the critics' conversation involved call-outs for strong productions at the Belfry, particularly The Children, the opening show by Lucy Kirkwood, and Tara Began's play that she also directed, Ministry of Grace, and some strong productions at both Langham Court and Theatre Inconnu. However, there had to be one production that really caught our attention overall, and this year we are giving the Outstanding Production Critics' Choice Award to Pacific Opera Victoria's production of Il Tridico, 3 short operas by Puccini. It was such a treat to see these rarely performed operas, a first for Pacific Opera, in a strong production directed by Glynis Lation and designed, triply designed, with 3 separate sets by Pam Johnson, and featuring a very, very strong singing ensemble with particular strength from soprano Aviva Fortunata. So there you have it, the Critics' Choice Pro Arts Award for Outstanding Production. Congratulations to Pacific Opera Victoria.
Excellent. Congratulations to Pacific Opera. Finally, we have Check the Program's Sarah Petrescu with a brand new award that she's going to explain to us.
The Amplify Award does just that. It amplifies the innovative efforts of a production, artist, or company working in Victoria. The inaugural recipient is Atomic Vaudeville, who earns this award for their constant encouragement of new local talent and for their efforts in keeping the theatre scene vibrant outside of traditional stage spaces. We'd also like to acknowledge their efforts as the first company to mount an original online quarantine show in Victoria as a way of lifting our lockdown spirits in the early days of the COVID outbreak. Congrats.
Congratulations to Atomic Vaudeville. It's hard to think of a better company to get something called the Amplify Award. Congratulations to all the winners, and thanks to the critics for their ongoing support of local talent. Now back to you at the Belfry.
Wow. Love it, love it. 5 very deserving award recipients honored by our critics.
You know, I feel like Victoria's lucky to still have these critics.
We sure are.
Thank you, John, Amanda, Adrian, Sarah, Dave, Melanie, Tim, and all the people still writing critically about the arts. You know, we need this dialogue in our arts ecosystem, and critics only help interpret the work and of the arts organizations also.
Okay, Jana.
Yes?
Remember that living artist we talked about?
The Park Retirement Living Mid-Career Artist?
Yeah, it's time for that award.
Who won? Who won?
Well, we'll have to join the watch party in progress at the Royal Theatre stage to find out.
Ainsley, are you out there? Can you hear us?
Hi, Jana and Lindsay. We can hear you loud and clear over here, and you're both doing a great job.
Thank you.
I'm Ainsley Jessamine. I'm the Programming and Communications Associate for the Royal and McPherson Theatre Society, and I'm here on stage at the Royal Theatre. I have the privilege of introducing Julie Marzoff, who represents Park Retirement Living. 3 years ago, Park Retirement Living became the very first award sponsor, sponsoring the Mid-Career Artist Award. We are grateful for their continued support of arts and culture in this region. And here's a message from Julie.
Good evening, I'm Julie Marzoff with Park Retirement Living. Really delighted to be here on this screen, and I have a greater appreciation for everyone in the arts community that put themselves in front of people all the time, expressing words that come straight from your heart and from your life, and putting it out there for everyone to see. And just making this awards announcement, I realize, takes a lot of courage. And I'm very thankful and grateful that tonight's award for the Park Retirement Living Mid-Career Artist goes to Crystal Cook, who has had a body of work stretching over 25 years, and as an Indigenous artist has really taken her life stories, the stories of her family, friends, and others, and woven them into many creative expressions that have been seen by hundreds of thousands of people and helped to pull together a better understanding of Indigenous life and how we can have insights that perhaps we wouldn't have otherwise. And there's so many things that she does. I've read and been inspired by her nominees. She is an artist and a poet, a seasoned performer, a writer, a director, a facilitator, and a creator of new genres of expression, and brings a holistic approach to art into the conversations of our city. I am very thankful for what she has done to heal others through her work, individuals, people groups, our city, and Mother Earth. And I do trust that Crystal will continue in strength and creativity in the years ahead, and wish her well. Congratulations, Crystal.
And here to accept the award is Crystal Cook.
Gayla Kasla, as I'm standing here in the Royal Theatre tonight, a moment of reflection with all the empty seats is where all of our ancestors are sitting with us here tonight, which is a beautiful way to start. First and foremost, Gayla Kasla, to my gorgeous, brilliant, creative sister Monique for the beautiful, heartfelt nomination. Gayla Kasla, to my dear brother Nick Will, for the wonderful, passionate letter of support and for always showing up tirelessly to do the work and for your magic. I raise my hands and say Gela Kessler to both of you for the incredible work that you do in community every day. You both inspire me greatly. Gela Kessler to ProArts Alliance for this 2020 Park Retirement Living Mid-Career Artist Award. Today in this gorgeous, stunning Lekwungen territory that I am grateful and appreciative and inspired to live in each and every day. My deepest gratitude goes to the original Coast Salish traditional caretakers of this land who have loved, adored, and cherished these lands from time immemorial. I am so grateful for the opportunity to reflect over the past 25 years of my work as a theater artist, poet, and facilitator of healing through the arts. I have appreciated the walk down the memory forest of my creative life. This part of my life has been interesting, rich, inspiring, and fulfilling. One of the first things that comes to mind is to celebrate with the deepest gratitude all my teachers, mentors, guides, fellow artists, and creative allies along the way who have hugely inspired and influenced me as an artist and a human. I draw some of my greatest inspiration from the gorgeous theatrical legacy of Kwakwaka'wakw culture and art that I descend from. I have and continue to be deeply inspired and uplifted by Kwakwaka'wakw orators, storytellers, carvers, artists, weavers, jewelers, regalia makers, singers, composers, dancers, and Kwakwala speakers who create beautiful artwork on the daily that contributes to the continuation and evolution of our existence as Kwakwaka'wakw people. Another strong through line of love in this reflection is a huge Gela Kessler to my parents, siblings, grandparents, and great-grandparents for the trails they've blazed and for all they've taught me through their traditional teachings, their life experience, all they have contributed to community, and the legacy they have left behind for me to follow. My heart is happy that I have been able to follow these traditional teachings to the best of my ability and use my creative gifts to give generously back to community and humbly help to make the world a better place. I feel that I have had the true honor of taking many family, extended family, friends, and community on this journey by inviting them to experience theater, poetry, and the creative power of performance to express their voice, worldview, and their message to the world. My creative reflection through the forest of my life comes full circle with the epic, heartfelt Gela Kessler to my husband, Nick, for standing strongly, tenderly, lovingly with me and holding space for me to create. And to our three beautiful children, Kwasin, Rain, and Tisikla. From the bottom of my heart, for all the brilliance, love, rich creativity, and amazing joy you bring into my life every day. You endlessly inspire me to be present, to be a lifelong learner, a poet, a performer, and an artist. And for that, I am eternally grateful forever. Gela Kessler.
Thank you, Crystal. And once again, congratulations. And thank you to Julie and Park Retirement Living. Jana and Lindsay, back to you at the Belfry.
Wow. Crystal Cook, thank you for your beautiful words as always. What a wonderful choice for this award. She has been such a strong presence on this gorgeous island. She always talks like that, gorgeous and stunning. She is what she says.
Yeah, the speeches are really getting to me. who will you nominate next year? The nominations are a very important part of this process and a great way to lift up members of the arts community to acknowledge and make visible of all the amazing work that people are doing in this region.
Jenna, I love you.
I love you too.
So what's next?
We are done. Pass the wine.
No, we're not done.
Are we close?
We have 3 more to go.
Okay, let's do it.
We better get over to the watch party at Open Space for the City of Victoria's Creative Builder Award.
Okay, folks, here's Raj at Open Space.
Hey, thank you, Lindsay, and thank you, Jenna. I am, as you say, Raj Sen, Executive Director at Open Space, where the watch party is out of control. Miles will... Hey. Also behind me here, we have a stunning new work by Nicole Neidhart called Beam Me Up. I heard that Mayor Helps will be using it to transport in pretty soon.
Good evening, everyone. It's an honor to be here with you this evening, to present the City of Victoria Creative Builder Award to Charles Campbell. Charles, congratulations. We're so proud to have you and the wonderful artwork that you do here in the City of Victoria, and we're thrilled to be able to present this award to you this evening. Many of you will be familiar with Charles' work. It tackles difficult but important conversations that we need to have. Racism, decolonization, and also Charles uses art to engage the community and to engage the public. What some of you may not know, and we're very proud to share this information tonight, is that Charles has a new art installation at the Victoria International Airport that was commissioned by the airport. And it's called Time Catcher. And as people come and go through Victoria International Airport over the years to come, that beautiful and important piece will mark a part of their journey into our city and into our region. So Charles, congratulations. Keep making art. Thank you so much.
Charles, congrats. So happy for you, well deserved.
Thank you, Raj. Thank you, Mayor Helps. It's really a pleasure to receive this award on Lekwungen territory. I'm forever grateful for the lands here that that nourish me, that sustain me in really untold ways. I was starting to write a little speech earlier today, and I completely failed. I got as far as my acknowledgement, territorial acknowledgement, and then I paused and really had to think about what it means to accept an award from the City of Victoria on Lekwungen territory. I feel blessed to live here. This is a beautiful city. I'm so grateful for this award. I'm so grateful for the arts community that embraced me. I'm so, so grateful for the people who nominated me, Farheen Hack, and the support that I got from Michelle Jakes. You two are true community builders, and it's such an honor to receive a community building award from the two of you. And yet, also, there was a heaviness in my heart when I think about this place, and I think that we're ruled by a mayor, and we have a political structure that echoes a structure from Europe, and we act as if North America is somehow contiguous with the continent of Europe when it had its own beautiful history, and since time immemorial, the people of Lekwungen lands have kept these lands, have sustained these lands in ways that still sustain us and in ways that we have in many ways despoiled. And I think about the injustices that have taken place on these lands and how I live in a city and circumstance that benefits from those injustices in many, many ways. But we all live here. We are here. I remember listening to Lee Miracle speak and say that we all belong here because we are here, but we have a responsibility. We have to learn how to live here, and we have to find our own way to reconcile our being here with the people who kept these lands, who stewarded these lands, who are still on these lands currently. And I believe a beautiful place that can happen is within the arts. I believe that it is a place with many, many of its own challenges, a place full of contradictions and compromises, yet somehow within those challenges and taking on those challenges directly, that enables us to help navigate through these really difficult things. The fact that the privileges that we live and exist on, and the fact that those are built on injustices. So I really accept this on behalf of all of those people who really, really work hard to undo the damage that has been done, as well as to build. So this is a Community Builder Award, but I feel that sometimes our job is actually to take things apart as we try to rebuild them. I'm eternally grateful for the support that I've had in this community, and I also don't want to glance over the challenges that this community has also put in front of me, as well as a racialized person. So hold my hands up to all of you. I'm really, really grateful for the opportunity to be here, grateful for the award, and very thankful. And I hold my hands up to all the community builders out there, all the people who fill our spirits and fill our hearts and connect us back together in the ways that we should be from the beginning. Thank you.
Thank you, Charles, and again, well-deserved. Before we move on, I just have a few thank yous. As well as being the director at Open Space, I'm also the chair of Pro Art Alliance this year. So I'd like to recognize my colleagues at the other arts organizations across the city. And in particular, this year, as the awards program has expanded since last year, I'd like to thank the awards planning committee, particularly Ian Case, Ainsley Jessamine, Matthew Payne, and Doug Jarvis. Also, a big thank you to Pedro Sequeira, and for the video and broadcast production, Miles Giesbrecht, our gallery technician, and just technicians at all the other institutions and organizations as they've taken on this kind of frontline work in these circumstances. And again, Charles, well-deserved. The Creative Builder Award recognizes artists not only for their material artistic production, but also for their significant contributions behind the scenes that often go unrecognized, the relational work done in community over time. So again, congratulations. And I invite our watch party to come by and just say hello. So we're going to keep partying here at Open Space. We hope to see you when we're open to the public next Friday.
Awesome. Thank you, you guys. Thank you, Raj, and thank you, Mayor Helps.
Wasn't that great to see Charles Campbell rewarded for all their hard work?
Oh, yeah, for sure. That was an amazing speech, too. Thank you so much, Charles. What a collection of amazing and fine people we have working to make our community a stronger and better place.
Let's do it again, shall we?
Give out another award? Yes.
Yes.
For the next one, we're off the Theater Scan Satellite Studio for the CRD Arts Commission Regional Impact Award. Here's Ian Case.
Yes.
Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Jana. You're doing great. We are here at the Theater Scam Satellite Studio, and things are off the hook. Look at this watch party. It is getting crazy. My name is Ian Case. I'm the director for the Farquhar Auditorium and the and Ceremonies Events at the University of Victoria. And I am also here with Jeremy Loveday, who is a Victoria City Councillor and the chair of the CRD Arts Commission. And he's here to present the next award. Here's Jeremy.
Thank you very much. My name is Jeremy Loveday. I'm chair of the CRD Arts Commission, and it's my honor to present the CRD Arts Commission Regional Impact Award today. And that award, be a big surprise here in the room, goes to Theater Scam. Sure, come on. Theater Scam plays a very important role in our regional arts ecosystem, whether that's producing innovative works of theater, or the Theater Scam School of Performing Arts, or Scampede. They play a very important role. This nomination focused a lot on Scampede and the way that Theater Scam brings the arts into public spaces, provides many opportunities to diverse artists from many genres, and shows their innovative approach to the arts. You can also see the impact they have right in the last few months during COVID-19, the way they've brought pop-up theater to the people when so many in our community were starved for arts and culture. So I want to give a huge round of applause for Theater Scam.
Thank you, Jeremy and Ian and everybody, Scam family here. My name's Logan Swain. I'm the production manager at Theater Scam, and I'm super excited to accept this Greater Victoria Regional Arts Award for impact on the community. I'd like to start by acknowledging that Theater Scam lives, works, and creates on the traditional territories of the Lekwungen First Peoples. And I'd also like to thank Sarah and Rod for the nomination letter, who were at Scampede this year, as well as Paula and Ben, who have been at Scampede many years in the past. They have a 10-minute show that started at Scampede that has now toured nationally as a fuller-length production. I'd also like to thank our staff and board, present and past, who've all made Scampede the success it has been the past 12 years. And I've been thinking a lot today about what does Scampede mean and what does it do to the community. And when I interviewed to work for Theater Scam about 2 years ago, Matthew and Kate asked me what I knew about the festival, and I really didn't know anything other than bikes, Galloping Goose Trail, and 10-minute plays. Having been a part of the team that creates Scampede the last 2 years, what it really means to me now is opportunity for emerging artists, established artists, both nationally and locally. This year, despite the pandemic, we were able to put on a great festival with 7 local companies. And we featured a very diverse range of performers and our team too, of our summer staff who created the festival and our pop-up and our school programs and everything. And to me, what that really speaks to is the goal, one of the main goals that Matthew has for Theater Scam, to really support emerging artists. And I certainly feel that that's one of the greatest things as somebody emerging in the arts community in Victoria that Scam does. And yeah, we're excited to keep on impacting our community, be it through our school, our pop-up theater, or with Scampede. So thank you very much to the CRD Arts Commission for this award, and we'll send it back to you, Lindsay and Jana, at the Belfry.
Awesome. Way to go, Scam. Such amazing work.
Yes, props to Scampede. That's a great event. I saw it here. I guess I'm going to have to go now. Think about all the amazing events that happen in this city.
You know, I'm getting the hang of this.
What do you mean, emceeing?
Not quite, but possibly. What I mean is, I know it's the 3rd year, but really it's like the 1st year with all these new awards and cash prizes. And as they are being given out, I am thinking about the people and the organizations I can imagine winning them in future years.
Well, sure. I mean, now that you won the Emerging Artist Award last year, you could step up to the Mid-Career Artist next year.
Well, that's if I'm still living.
Maybe I'll nominate you.
Maybe I'll nominate you.
Who will you nominate for all these great awards next year? Or maybe you have an idea for a new award. Student of the Year, or Lifetime Achievement, Best Front of House Speech, Best Tambourine Solo? Think about it.
Okay, we've got one more.
Oh yeah, the biggie.
The recipient of the JMAC Outstanding Production Award will take home 50 G's.
I can't believe it.
Giving out a lot of money tonight.
And we're going to give out more. But before we do,
we have a message from Alanda Lindgren, Acting Dean of Fine Arts at the University of Victoria.
Hello, my name is Alana Lindgren, and I'm the Acting Dean of the Faculty of Fine Arts at the University of Victoria. On behalf of my colleagues, it is my great pleasure to announce a new award, the Faculty of Fine Arts Student Community Impact Award, which will be given for the first time in 2021, which means you are the first group to hear about this. This award is particularly exciting because for over 50 years, the Faculty of Fine Arts has been an incubator for young artists, arts administrators, volunteers, and audience members. And I know that many of you in the audience have a connection with the Faculty of Fine Arts. And so we felt that it was time that we recognize the work and contributions that our students make in the local community, but also to take time to thank all of you for helping to foster and mentor our students over the years. This award will be decided in terms of recipients by the Dean's External Advisory Committee, which is made up of a group of arts leaders, many of them who have personal connections to the Faculty of Fine Arts, but the work that they have promised to do is very much appreciated. Similarly, all of you in the arts community, thank you. This is a great opportunity to say how grateful we are to everybody, and a big shout out to the Greater Victoria Regional Arts Awards. Thank you for welcoming us. We feel great to be here, and we look forward to seeing you in 2021 when we will announce the first recipient of the Faculty of Fine Arts Community Impact Award. We'll see you then.
Thank you, Dean. It is great to see you, Vic, stepping up and with an award for next year.
Sense. There's a lot of UVic grads who are influential in this arts community.
And thanks to you, Vic, for contributing towards this year's event and for creating an award for next year. Blah, 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 blah.
Well, maybe you have an idea for an award next year and some dollars to go with it. Contact ProArts if you do.
Wow, you're not afraid to talk right to them, are you?
Oh, not afraid at all. You should try it.
No, I don't believe that there's anybody out there. It's just you and me, Jana.
Oh, come on. No, they are out there. Hey, peeps,
No.
show Lindsay you are out there with a little love in the chat window. Hashtag YYJ Arts Awards. Hashtag Pro Arts Alliance. Hashtag YYJ Artists. Hashtag keyword living.
Hey, I can see the likes and the reposts. Okay, thanks for that. Now I believe in them. To the camera, and that I wasn't supposed to read. I believe in you. And now it is time.
It is time to present the JMAC Outstanding Production Award and a bank transfer for $15,000. A bank transfer. How mysterious. Please welcome Heather Lindsay, who is here with us at the Belfry. Where you at, Lindsay? I mean, Heather, Lindsay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hi, everybody. Jana and Lindsay, you both are spectacular and rocking this night. Thank you so much for your work here tonight, but also your work in the community, Jana and Lindsay. Love you very much. I am really honored to be here. I have a special guest that I would like to invite into the stage, Sarah Neely with the Victoria Foundation. Sarah, can you please join me? Hi, Sarah. Welcome.
See you.
Great to see you too. Now, with this wonderful brand new award, the JMAC Outstanding Production Award, $15,000. I would like to get some information about this. Would you be able to talk to us a bit about how this award was established?
Well, the donor who's funded this through the JMAC fund at the Victoria Foundation is John. And last year we started talking about his desire to create an award that would celebrate the excellence in local community theater. Yes, we have lots of shows that come into town, but John really wanted to support local theater. And we were trying to sort out, how we might do this and who we could partner with. And I actually approached the Belfry first, and then COVID happened. And then a couple of months later, we got an email at the foundation, and it was from Pro Art Alliance, wondering if the foundation could support an award. And I thought, well, here's John, here's Pro Art, let's bring them together. And John's just thrilled, and you're going to hear from him in a few minutes. But what we did was to create the JMAC Outstanding Production Award. And the good part for all of this is that this is a juried process through Pro Art Alliance. And the wonderful part is through the generosity of the McEwen family, the JMAC Award will continue for many, many years, celebrating the wonderful artists that we're all blessed to have here in Victoria. We were able to spend some time with John last week and this year's award winner. I think you maybe have something to say about that, Heather.
Absolutely, this year's award winner. We are so honored. I'm so honored to be able to sit here and share the news with you all out there. We do have a special recorded message we will throw to very soon. But this year's JMAC Outstanding Award for Production is Puente Theater and their production of Fado, the saddest music in the world. And we'll throw to a clip with Puente's artistic director. Yeah, what am I saying? Cheers! Puente Theater! We will throw to the award with John and also the artistic director of Puente Theater, Mercedes Batiz-Benet.
Well, thank you all for coming to this very interesting event. I'm very pleased to have the honor of presenting this award to the Puente Theater Group, which has been juried to have provided the finest presentation of the on the legitimate stage in Victoria. And I think that we're all very grateful for their attention and for their performance. And we hope that they will inspire many others.
Thank John and really just highlight what Doug said about how important this award is for our community. As an artist and as a producer and as the artistic director of a theater company in town, it's been a long time for all of us waiting to have an award that can recognize our contribution to our community. And now, other bigger cities have the Jessies, the Bettys, the Doras, etc. And Victoria, it's been a long time coming that we have an award that recognizes our work. So thank you for that. I mean, it's truly an honor to be recognized and to have been chosen as the first inaugural recipient of this award. So thank you on behalf of my company, every artist that came together to create this production, and all artists at large in Victoria. So it's really a wonderful thing that you're doing for our community. So thank you for that.
Go ahead, Sarah.
Mercedes, it gives me great pleasure on behalf of John to give you this special trophy for this outstanding production award and the keepsake from Pro Art Alliance as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. On behalf of Puente Theater and the cast, crew, and creators of Fado, the saddest music in the world, I would like to say a heartfelt thank you to our nominators, Intrepid Theater and Theater Scam, to our supporters, Roy Surratt and Donna Spencer, to our co-producer, the Firehall Arts Center, and to the Pro Arts jury for honoring us with this award in its inaugural year. I would also like to extend enormous thanks to the McEwen family for creating the JMAC Fund through the Victoria Foundation for this prize, which our city so sorely needed. Awards like this one celebrate the efforts of our entire community and are a vital tool for connecting with the public. It means the world to us to be selected, and we will use this money to commission new work from IBIPOC artists in Victoria and to support the development of theater that builds bridges between cultures. Most of all, I would like to thank our audience, and especially the Portuguese-Canadian community, which embraced our show with open arms, both in Victoria and Vancouver. Puente Theater was founded 33 years ago to tell immigrant stories, plays that explore what it is like to come to Canada, to leave your homeland behind, and to start anew. Our country is steeped in these stories, and it's vital for us to hold space for that history, which is a way for us also to hold space for the people who will come in the future. The arts help us to see the world through another person's eyes. Our democracy, our society, our economy, all must be constructed with compassion as their foundations. And it is through the arts that we tend to that compassion, delicate as it is. To see each other's struggles portrayed. For every Canadian to see themselves on stage, on our screens, on our pages, is not just entertainment. I humbly believe that it is what will save us. Thank you again so much, and congratulations to all the award winners this evening. Thank you.
Oh, that was awesome.
Get these headphones back on. Well, isn't this great, Anna?
I am so excited for Puente Theater.
Yes, this is some serious coin to put towards their next show. Cha-ching!
Yes, so fantastic. And, you know, speaking of significant impact on the community, tonight we want to remember that as we recognize and celebrate the achievements of all these amazing artists and arts organizations across the region, we know that there is still a lot of work that needs to be done in our arts community. We need to think deeply about where we are and what it means to be working and living on this land. It is one thing to acknowledge the land and this beautiful place that we live in, but it is another to situate yourself and your relationship to this place and learn the history of colonial practices and the influences of the deeply embedded systems that are still active and being perpetuated today. We need to reconcile with Indigenous people on their stolen land. There are still people within our community who feel alienated and unwelcome, and we should all thrive and strive to lift up those voices and try to understand their struggles and what they're going through and help them if they are crying out for it. Let's seek out the voices we are missing and nominate them for an award. Am I right?
You're right, Jana.
That's right.
Thank you, Pro Arts, for choosing us to be your hosts this evening.
Did we make it?
I think we're almost there. We're almost there. On behalf of Pro Art, the award committee, and all our sponsors, Haichka, Nyawa, check out the two-spread page in the Times Colonist tomorrow, Sunday, October 4th, with all the award recipients. The recipients will be listed here on the Pro Art website as well.
And a very special thank you to all the technicians at each venue. We appreciate the frontline work that you do to address the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic and the effect that this has had on our regional arts and cultural production, especially in live events like these. You know, they're there hiding behind the scenes, and we all thank you, Pedro and Doug, for all the work you have done to make this viral event happen. Yes, thank you guys. Let's see you.
Thank you.